La verdad es que me acuerdo muchísimo que sí, igual siempre desde pequeño como que me gustaba cómo sonaba este idioma, el inglés. Yo también, bueno, nací en Jipijapa, crecí en Jipijapa, una escuela privada en Jipijapa, digamos que no era relativamente tan cara, igual hay mucha inflación. En la escuela fue bien, igual tampoco es que hablaba, ni me acercaba o decía cosas en inglés. En el colegio, estudié en un colegio público donde pasé momentos maravillosos ahí, pero lo que más recuerdo de mis clases de inglés, y no necesariamente porque mis docentes o mis profesores fueran malos, pero lo que más recuerdo era el Asian y la risa y el inflation y reservation, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Hasta que llegó un momento, and now I'm going to change it to the English. I know that Jacobo, so it's my colleague, he can translate really easy for you. And there was a moment when I tried to study in a university that was a private university in Guayaquil. And in this moment, I remember so much. This was a private university. There were students from private high schools also in Guayaquil. And yeah, of course, in Guayaquil, there's another status. There are so many other things. And I remember so much that in this moment, we had to do a test. And then after this test, my result was, if there was the level 0 in English, I was minus 2 or minus 3. Sorry, I'm just having problems because I'm learning now German, and in my mind I'm changing between German and English. It's a little bit more difficult for me right now. But yeah, in my result, so my result in this exam was -2. And then I felt really bad because I knew that I liked this language, but I was, 6 years in the high school that I didn't pay attention to it. And from this moment, so I was, maybe 19 or 18 in this moment. Then I say to myself, okay, you like this language. There are many opportunities, I think, when I learned this language. And that was a very important point in my life where I say, okay, I waste maybe 18 or 16 years, not old. But now I'm going to write a new page. I'm going to write a new book, and I really want to learn this language. So, and then once I made the decision to learn the language, but really in a serious way, we have always complex and our mind is so close that we say, oh, but when I learn something, then I'm a little bit shy to speak the language. And maybe what about if my pronunciation is not okay? And what about if the people cannot understand me? In this moment of my life, I was unsure about so many things. And then once I started learning the language, I started living amazing experiences. And I think you realize now that I'm not in Ecuador, I'm in Germany. This is a city, the name is Karlsruhe. This is in the south of the country. So before this, when I started learning the language, I could meet people from around the world. And I remember that I learned already a couple of expressions and things. And this was good enough. They were open to talk to me. And every time that I saw how we call them gringos on the street, it was Puerto Lopez, sometimes. And then I took this chance to come closer and say whatever. Sometimes I understood what they say, sometimes I didn't understand. But what I'm really worried about is they were open to talk to me. And this really made me think in a totally different way. So I didn't care anymore about my pronunciation. And I start to connect and open myself in getting to know other people. So this is the social part. There are so many things that I can tell you, of course. And then professionally, of course, it's always opening and there are new chances when you know this language. So I just wanted to share with you something from the city that I'm living. Today is sunny and we are Jets is Deutsch, it's German. we are now we are now in winter, so on winter, so it's not normal to have the sun like this in a sunny day. So I hope that I can share with you some good vibes and que entiendan que sobre todo en nuestra área en turismo, que de hecho una de las razones que me hizo estudiar el idioma fue la oportunidad de seguir aprendiendo inglés o aprender inglés y aprender otros idiomas también. Entonces que esta oportunidad les va a abrir puertas. Y hoy en día la verdad es que si bien es cierto, existe mucha tecnología donde pueden utilizar con la AI, la inteligencia artificial, pero créanme que aprender el idioma simplemente no te abre para abrir solamente con gente de Estados Unidos o gente del Reino Unido donde hablen este idioma, sino con gente de todas partes del mundo. Así que espero que les voy a raíz que va pasando un poquito el video, les voy a grabar escenas de la ciudad en la que vivo. Así que les deseo buena vibra. Tuve la oportunidad también de trabajar en la Unesum como docente. No tuve el gusto de conocerlos quizás, pero de todo corazón saben que tienen buena gente, que hay gente que quiere motivarles y que hay oportunidades, pero que al fin y al cabo hay que estar preparado para las oportunidades. Entonces nada, nos vemos en una próxima, así que chao, chao.